Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome to day 11 of the 31 Days of Horror. That's right, peeps. Day 11. Moving right along with this 31 days. It's crazy. Uh, the film I got for you guys today is a 1984 film from New Zealand that I had for a little bit now. This is actually a brand new release from Severin Films, and that goes by the title of Death Warmed Up. Yeah, that's the awesome slipcover, and of course I put the Blu-ray in backwards. There you go. There's the artwork, and there's the slip. Awesome shit right there. So, pretty much, Death Warmed Up is considered to be the first New Zealand splatter film. Of course, a few years after this film came out, Peter Jackson released Bad Taste onto the world, and the rest is history. And this one I knew about, but it never really had like the greatest releases around here. Anyways, it was always like on like Scanda bootlegs or like Mill Creek multi packs, or it was like a DVD scan. And I never really like to watch those because I'm kind of been spoiled by high definition transfers. So finally, it made its Blu-ray debut first from Australia from Umbrella, and now Severin Films. Uh, yeah, now Death Warmed Up's a interesting premise. Pretty much, we're introduced to this kid Michael, who, in the beginning of the movie, is hypnotized by this neurosurgeon to murder his own parents. So Michael ends up going to an institution after that happens, and 7 years has passed, and he's out now, and he kind of got a girlfriend now, and he has friends and shit, which you know it's kind of weird in that aspect because I'll get more into it in a minute. But yeah, so they end up going on a road trip to get revenge on this neurosurgeon that put Michael away for 7 years. So on their journey, they introduced to these mutant buddies, mutants, crazy maniacs, and other shit that happens within it. Uh, and that's pretty much the gist on their journey into darkness, and they meet a lot of fucked up individuals on the way. Now, my thoughts on the film as a whole. Uh, this was actually a lot more serious, like, of a movie going into it than I was expecting. They had a more serious tone to it than, say, like a Bad Taste or Dead Alive. It kind of took me off guard because, when I'm thinking of New Zealand films, they usually have like quirky comedy within it. And, this one kind of plays it kind of straight, which is odd. Uh, and it's different, it's a different aspect of the movie that I did dig. And it's not gorific like those two movies. It has good gore scenes within it, but it's very subtle in that aspect, and there's some cool effects. And the characters themselves are odd. Like, I'm just thinking when I'm watching the beginning, like when we reintroduced to Michael, I'm like, so did they explain to him that he killed his parents, and they went along with him to get revenge on the neurosurgeon that hypnotized him? I'd be like, maybe you should get a little bit more proof before we decide to fucking do this, buddy. This is a major gripe with the film. It's kind of silly, but it's just a thing you have to shut your fucking brain off when you're watching movies, anyways. But overall, I did like it. It was kind of odd. It kind of played out uh, differently than I expected. There was some kind of cool tension scenes, especially in the tunnel section of the movie where they're traveling through the tunnels. And then there's like a fucking siege narrative happening like a midway into the movie, and then there's fucking the climax, which is batshit insanity. Uh, it was a fun ride. It was kind of odd and quirky. Had a little like mad scientist aspects to it too, which were different. Uh, Overall, I did dig it. It's definitely one that I want to check out again because I know what I'm gonna get myself into with this one. Because I was expecting like fucking action all the way through and through. No, we don't really get that with this one. It's more tension building, more slow burnish in that aspect, and you get to know the characters a little bit more in this one. And the effects are great. Like there's this one dude that has like a weird fucking hunch on his fucking shoulder, which was the fucking weirdest thing I ever saw in my life. And he's like, oh, and he walks into the cock blocks, these two having sex and shit. It's fucking the weirdest thing ever. But I kind of laughed at that. There might be some little humorous things here and there in this one. It's not like over the top, like more subtle comedy in this one than say like a Bad Taste or like Dead Alive, definitely. Uh, but overall, I did dig it. If I had to rate it, I'm gonna give it a solid like what's the word I'm gonna use for this? 7 out of 10. For a first time watch, I did dig the hell out of it. Uh, and I'm definitely gonna rewatch it. So yeah, there you go. 7 out of 10 for Deft Warmed Up. All right, guys, that's it for day 11. Wow, 20 more days till Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. 20 more days till Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Just crazy right now, guys. I'm actually getting ready to go to work, so I'll see you then, and I'll see you soon. Peace out.